Prince Harry's world just shattered. His little cousin Charlotte just stole the spotlight with a royal title he once dreamed of. Princess Charlotte has been handed a rare and powerful new role, Royal Ambassador to the Commonwealth Youth. This isn't just a title, it thrusts her into the front line of the monarchy's most visible youth and charity work, the very kind of work Prince Harry once passionately led. But why now? And what does this mean for Harry's place in the royal family? Today, we uncover the deep royal tensions behind this move, the legacy Harry is losing, and why Charlotte's rise is shaking the palace to its core. Stay tuned, because this story is just getting started. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. It all started with an unexpected ripple through the usually calculated world of British monarchy. A royal update posted quietly on the official palace website one cool Thursday morning ignited a media storm that neither the crown nor the public could ignore. The headline? Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte appointed as Royal Ambassador to the Commonwealth Youth. No prior leaks, no press briefings, no ceremonial unveiling. And yet, the impact was seismic. The very idea that Princess Charlotte, barely 10 years old, could be named the youngest working royal to take on a diplomatic role had the internet buzzing, headlines flashing, and observers of the royal family scrambling to interpret what this really meant. But for one man, far away from the polished halls of Buckingham Palace, the news hit much harder. Prince Harry, once a vibrant face of youth engagement for the monarchy, was reportedly blindsided. Sources close to the Duke of Sussex say the moment he heard the announcement, his reaction wasn't just surprise, it was devastation. Because this wasn't just another ceremonial role being passed along the royal conveyor belt. This was deeply personal. Charlotte was handed the symbolic torch Harry had spent over a decade building with his own bare hands. A role that mirrored everything Harry had once stood for: youthful energy, global outreach, Commonwealth unity, and hope for a modern monarchy. The role of Royal Ambassador to the Commonwealth Youth is more than just a fancy title. It carries with it the expectation of engagement with the youth of over 50 nations, many of which still wrestle with the colonial legacy of British rule. It requires sensitivity, charisma, and a face the world can trust. Once, Prince Harry embodied all of that. But now, following his self-imposed exile to Montecito and a laundry list of controversies, that legacy has been fractured, displaced, and finally, reassigned. This video will unpack the layers behind that shocking appointment. From the political undertones of King Charles's decision to the whispered reactions within royal corridors, and most importantly, what this means for Prince Harry's increasingly distant relationship with his family and the British monarchy. Let's not forget that before his dramatic break with the royal family, Prince Harry had built a global reputation as the torchbearer of youth empowerment. His work through the Commonwealth Youth Ambassador role, alongside Meghan Markle, helped re-energize the monarchy's image in the eyes of millennials and Gen Z. He was seen as the rebel royal doing something meaningful. But with one royal decree, all of that now seems erased, rewritten under the name of a child who wasn't even born when Harry's youth outreach journey began. Now the palace is making it clear, the future is not Harry. The future is Charlotte. Why now? Why her? Why this particular title? Some insiders believe this was no coincidence. Sources with close ties to the palace suggest that King Charles has grown tired of Harry's media outbursts, legal battles with British tabloids, and the drama surrounding the Sussex brand. What once was perceived as a bold step toward modernity is now viewed as a liability. The narrative has shifted from Harry the pioneer to Harry the problem. And the monarchy doesn't forget, nor does it forgive easily. According to royal analysts, this move was strategic, not sentimental. Princess Charlotte, being the second child of the future king and growing up under the tight guidance of Prince William and Princess Kate, represents a clean slate. She hasn't been tainted by scandal. She hasn't defied the crown. She hasn't starred in controversial documentaries or given explosive interviews. Instead, Charlotte has spent her early years attending school, appearing in carefully managed public engagements, and charming the press with her grace beyond her years. Royal watchers have noted how she carries herself with surprising confidence, always aware of the cameras, always prepared with a gentle wave or a respectful nod. In many ways, she's the very embodiment of the safe modern royal, polished, poised, and palatable to both the British public and international audiences. King Charles, in his twilight years,